Damn, nigga. Every time I look at you, I swear to God. Nigga, you got that nigga feet. You got that nigga body. You got that nigga long arms, fingers and shit, flat feet, big.
Black Ops 6 Zombies is finally here. It's been a month now that we've had this game released out, and we've had 2 maps to really dive into. Whether you're Easter egg playing, camo grinding, or it doesn't even matter, Call of Duty is here to stay for the next year, and the Zombies mode has reinvigorated itself for the first time in over 6 years. 2 maps, Terminus and Liberty Fall. Liberty Falls is cool enough, it's a classic map, we'll get into that in another video. But today, we're gonna talk about the structural masterpiece that is Terminus. Why it is such a massive success. Rest assured, Terminus uses its size so well, and no matter what part of the map that you are in, there's always some reason that you are there. We are going to go over a few key details on why Terminus is the way it is, why it is the masterpiece that people want to call it. And then when we are done, we're going to give it a final rating on why Terminus has succeeded. In this video, we're not going to go over structural game mechanics. That is something with the whole game that doesn't differ map by map. But what does differ is layout. This map layout is absolutely fucking fantastic. Amazing differentiating from smaller, tighter areas like the tunnels to massive open areas like the boat or even spot like Juggernaut. You have great places to camp, great places to train, different high ground strategies to use. And with a gun like the Beam Smasher being used well in higher rounds, this map allows it for amazing strategies. Terminus might have the greatest map layout of any launch map in Black Ops history, and I mean it. With its how big that size is, it's actually such a simplistic map. You start from the very top, work your way down into the lab, very similar to D-Machine, and then you have a couple islands and boats around the map that at first you might think are completely useless and not having much content around them. But as you go to island or go to the boat, you realize that they're actually insanely full of content. The boat has the Wonder Fizz. Islands are the way you get the Wonder Weapon quests. You have a bunch of side Easter eggs over there. Parts of the Easter egg is in the water. You have a crafting table on the outside. You even have an armory. Let's be honest, one of the biggest worries going into this map was, would the outer areas be viable and would you have any reason to go to them? And the answer is yes, there is a reason to go to them. I don't think that the content is spread too thin. I think that there's enough content for every single place on this map to be used. And you want to talk about content, let's talk about side Easter eggs. This map might have the most side Easter eggs I've ever seen. The whack-a-mole crab, the pirate, the wonder weapon, the basketball shot, even something as small as the pool table in map events. These little side Easter eggs, whether they're big or small, add so much creativity to the map. Even the teleporting side Easter egg. All of these are absolutely fantastic and add so many layers to a map that really needs those layers to justify its size. But I think what's most impressive to me is how every single part of this map combines in its Easter egg. The Easter egg story is very simple. Requiem's old crew is broken out of this prison by Peck and Maya. And their goal now is for Maya to get his brother and escape the island safely. The person in charge of Terminus Island, Dr. Modi, has escaped in a submarine. So your goal is to call the submarine back and everyone leave the island safely. But that's not what happens. First off, Nathan is fucked. This dude is literally a mix of so many things. It's called an amalgam, and Dr. Modi is the one that put him like that. So now, boom, Terminus has built a motive for its brand new character Maya, which in one map is already way more interesting than any other of these Strike Team, Peck, Omega, doesn't matter. It is by far the most interesting character that's first introduced in the Dark Ether story. And then second, when we bring Modi back, he steals Peck's warheads. We have this insanely amazing boss fight, which is the best since Black Ops 4's Ancient Evil. And then now, this Easter egg ending is different because you have an insane forward with the Chaos story, Ether, and Dark Ether maybe all combining. With little things like the Sentinel artifact being shown, And now we know that a future map is going to be taking place with that censored artifact being the main figure that Richtofen is chasing after. What a story. Way to introduce your characters. Way to give different perspectives. Way to give different motives. It's true that when you do all this, a map can seem convoluted. But in this case, it all flows so nicely and people have reasons to be upset or reasons to do the things they do. It's not just, oh, grenade incoming. Oh, recon. It's not that. I can appreciate Terminus Island for not being safe, making crazy risks. And this map has so many unique features, something that not all zombies maps can say. Sometimes zombie maps will completely rip off from other ones and have features in them that were just like, yeah, we succeeded on doing this last time, so let's do it again. I think a great example is the 4 wonder weapon feature. We've seen that in so many maps. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but it is obvious that this is a repetitive thing that happened. Terminus does not have that. Terminus wonder weapon is unique. The quest is unique. The side Easter eggs are super unique. And most of all, the boat, the transport system in this map is the greatest transport system of any zombies map ever. The boat is the best mobility of anything ever. Your ability to control it, which most people would feel is very outbreaky, but because of the round-based nature of this map, and because of the giant tentacle monster Kraken Patient 13 that does try to kill you when you're in your boat, the boat isn't seen as overpowered, but it's just seen as convenient. Combine that with zip lines, side Easter eggs to teleports, anywhere but here gobblegums, and elevators and other fast travel systems, Terminus might have the greatest fast traveling system and map mobility of any zombies map of all time. Great music in this map, great story, great character. I love everything that happens to do with this map, but there are 2 major flaws in my opinion that do bring it back. Number 1 is the wonder weapon.
You don't even belong here. Shut your ass up.
I do think Terminus' wonder weapon is very good. I know how to use it. I know that you use the left click ability to make your gun do triple the damage. But my biggest issue with the wonder weapon is the ability against manglers and amalgams. I just think it's too weak. I don't think that manglers spawn too much on this map, like Liberty Falls, which we'll get onto in another video. I just think that the wonder weapon doesn't kill them quick enough to suffice having a wonder weapon in the first place. And my other criticism is kind of a smaller one. I just think doors cost too much. It's a big map, I understand, but for the power door to be 2,500 points, when points are already so slim in this map, when it comes to playing solo, I think it's too many points to do things. But my list of negatives stops there. Terminus might not be a top 5 zombies map of all time, but it's an absolutely incredible introduction. And when Cold War started, we all were saying D Machine is an amazing introduction to new zombie players. Terminus is better. It is better than D Machine. Terminus is the best zombies map in a very, very long time. It adds innovation, new characters, and old features combined to life. It feels like zombies. It doesn't feel like Warzone. Terminus has style, color, pizzazz, character, great story, music, score. I mean, everything that you hear about this map, I love. With the new additions and the old additions put back into one together, Terminus is an absolutely fucking phenomenal map. I love every single thing about this. And I know a lot of people have been playing more Liberty Falls because it is a more jump-in casual play map. But it's very easy for more complex maps like Terminus to be seen behind, to get old quickly. Think of most maps on Cold War. D-Machine's fun, but that map got old quickly. With a great Easter egg, a great story, and a great introduction, Terminus is the best introductory map in a very, very long time. And if DLC 1, Citadel de Mortis, is anything like Terminus, then damn, I'm excited. Terminus is absolutely fucking phenomenal. I love everything about that map. And if you agree with me, let me know. I know a lot more people are playing Liberty Falls, but Terminus is that guy. I have more issues with Liberty Falls than I do Terminus, and I love everything to do with it. And with the introduction of Ether coming back, Chaos, and so much more, Terminus Island is the perfect start. And that is why Terminus is a massive success, and I give the map a 9 out of 10.
I might be too strung out on compliments, overdosed on confidence. Started not to give a fuck and stop fearing the consequence. Drinking every night because we drink to my accomplishments. Faded way too long, I'm floating in and out of consciousness. And they saying I'm back, I'd agree with that. I just take my time with all this shit, I still believe in that. I had someone tell me I fell off, ooh, I needed that. And they wanna see me pick back up, well, where'd I leave it at? I know I know. They know, they know, they know. They know.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.